Okay, so today's ride, I'm just starting it at Royal York Road, just north of La Rose Avenue. So just past Royal York and Eglinton, north of Royal York and Eglinton. And I'm coming into what they call is Ford Nation in Toronto. For people that don't know that terminology, I believe that former City of Toronto Mayor Rob Ford coined that phrase. I don't know if it was him for sure or his brother Doug, but Rob has passed away, unfortunately. He was a beloved politician for a lot of people in Toronto. And he passed away in 2016 of cancer. And since then, his brother, I believe, became Premier of Ontario in 2018. And his brother Doug is still Premier of Ontario. You know, and there's mixed reviews with him. He's personally fallen out of favor with me. But that's not what this ride's about. I'm going to a path up ahead that has been made aware. I knew about it for quite some time. And apparently it runs, I've never been on it before, but apparently it runs parallel with the Humber Creek. Not to be confused with the Humber River. This is a tributary creek to the Humber River, and it runs for quite a ways. I think it runs. Ran over some glass. I think it runs from the Humber River into Brampton. I don't know exactly where it originates, but I know there's. I've looked on Google Maps and on a trail app, and I know there's a walking bicycle trail up here that I had never been on before. And I kind of know where the trailhead is, I think. But it's just up ahead a little bit. Okay, so to bolster my claims of Ford Nation, this is a park named after Douglas B. Ford, and that was Doug and Rob's dad. So they named the park after him. So I think I see the trailhead up ahead here. It's around 9:30 a.m. in Toronto. Nice sunny day, not cold for a change or windy. And this looks like a trailhead to me, no? To my right is the Humber Creek. And I got a pedestrian up here. Already I'm liking the trail. I know it's in a nice area. I don't like using my horn, but I probably should use it more. People with their buds or their headphones, they don't hear me coming. This bike's pretty quiet. An old lady walking a couple little doggies here. What we got over here? Hi, buddy. Huh, look at this. I got pickleball net set up. So this was used as a tennis court at one time, and it's used in the wintertime as a hockey rink, an outdoor hockey rink. I played hockey on it. I don't recall ever playing tennis, but I don't think it's set up for a tennis court anymore. It looks like the lines are painted for pickleball, which is all the new rage. Pickleball is very, very popular, increasing in popularity daily. And yeah, so it's a pretty good turnout this morning. I'll continue with my ride. So that lady just crossed. This is the Westway. I'm coming up here. This Westway turns into Lawrence Avenue, running east-west. West-east, whichever way you want to look at it. Can be a busy little corner here. And just up at this cemetery on the corner is where actually Rob Ford's buried. And in this cemetery right here is where Frederick Topham, VC, is buried. He's our my local Victoria Cross recipient that went to a local high school near my house, Runnymede Collegiate, and he also went to King George Junior Public School, which I have an association with. When I was in high school, I was a phys ed assistant there as a co-op student, so I didn't know that at the time that Fred Topham went there. I wasn't so much into Victoria Cross research back then. But anyhow, I just gotta watch this lady here with her 2 little doggies. The path isn't there, it's all muddy here. Oh yeah, this could be a while. This could be a while. Uh-oh. It's okay, buddy, it's okay. Hi, how are you? Oh,
God, I'm good.
Out walking the doggies today?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, thank you.
Where are you going?
Oh, I'm just going up the path a little bit. I haven't been along here before.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's okay. Nice bike. What is it, an e-bike?
Yeah, I'm kind of fat to have a regular bike. Well, you got a standard poodle there?
Yep.
Yeah, and what's the other one?
It's a mix between that and a
Labradoodle.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Have a nice day. Be careful. There's coyotes around. I think that lady knows a lot of things. I know she don't like me. Oh, well, I try to be nice to these old birds, and they take one look at me and they don't know what to do. They have to ask me what I'm doing here, where I'm going. I just kill them with kindness. Oh, man. I don't think the one dog was a standard poodle. It was a Labradoodle, and the other one was a little scroungy one. So I got my dogs confused, and she didn't help me out there. Anyhow, so yeah, so that's one bridge that is crossed over. I think this path is pretty short. I'm just going to leave the camera running the entire time. Coming over a second bridge, I want to capture this whole trail. So far I like it. It's still wet from the rain we had last night. Yeah, this path is not in the best of shape. Not in the best of shape. Old Dougie Ford better get his peeps on fixing this. What those people were looking at, but I'm sure that old lady with the 2 dogs will ask them. Yeah, that's a really nice path. I like that tree coming over there. Nice and shaded in here. Going a little fast. I'm doing about, well, you can see what I'm doing there. I think the speed limit along here is 20, so I should tone her down a little bit. Do I go over that one? No, I'm not going to go over that one. Just past the bridge there, and it looks like it just leads into a residential area. So, looks like the path narrows here considerably and gets even more bumpy. I don't know what this trail's called, but I'm going to call it the Humber Creek Trail. Not to be confused with the Humber River, like I said a few times already. I have a bad habit of repeating myself. So far, no wildlife encounters. It's better to come down. If you want to see wildlife, it's better to get down here earlier, around 7 a.m. I'm not saying this park in particular, but I'm assuming there's wildlife in here, coyotes, deer. Okay, so it looks like I'm coming to the end of the trail already? No. Yeah, it is. Okay, so that was quick. This is Dixon Road. Dixon Road is an extension of Scarlet Road, and it runs predominantly east-west, but it also runs north. On Scarlet Road, it runs north-south, and it leads to the airport area, and up there is Islington Avenue. So I'm going to turn around, but that's going to conclude full video of this trail, because no sense videoing it going back, because I'm not going on the roads. So yeah, nice little trail. In conclusion, nice little trail. Yeah, it's not going to conclude my ride today. I think I'm gonna hit another trail, because this is, you know, this obviously is not, I would say, what, this is 2 kilometers, if that, 1.5 kilometers, maybe 2, but anyhow, see you in a bit. I'm just coming up to the Dean Trail. Now this is the trail I've been on a few times now. It runs parallel with the Mimico Creek. It's a nice trail, but I just want to go across this bridge here, which I've been across before on my way to Centennial Park and the Etobicoke Creek Trail. So I'm going to go across this bridge. I want to see if there's anything on the other side with regards to a trail that runs on the west side of the Mimico Creek. Doesn't look like, definitely not a paved trail. I bet, yeah, there is. So there is, okay. There is a beaten path trail, a walking trail, or, you know, maybe an e-bike trail, I don't know. So I have my my Smash phone set up on my my handlebar mount again. I put my handlebar mount back on today because I wanted to run a preview through my GoPro, of my GoPro through my phone. So I've never been on this trail before. I'm gonna put it down a gear, and I don't know if I should leave my phone there because I don't want to get ripped off with branches. But I'll just take it easy. Let's give it a shot. Okay, so it's looking like it's running a little tight to the old Mimico Creek. Definitely narrow. Oh, low hanging for sure. So far I'm liking it though. Bit of a funky smell coming out of the creek today. Nice little dip here. The trail doesn't appear to be too wet either from the rain, which is good so far. It's got a spider web in my face, so maybe no one's even been along here today yet. Oh yeah, that's nice through here. And now I got a bit of a squeaky pedal. Whoa, gotta watch out. Some of the bank is eroded. Oh, I'm not going that way. Let's see if there's, yeah, so there's a bypass, which is good. Oh yeah, that's pretty vicarious through there with regards to the banks eroding. Okay, so now I'm a good distance away from the creek, so I don't have to worry about washing the bike today with me on it. Very nice through here. Oh yeah, I'm liking this. Oh, got an overhanging tree here. Better ducky duck. Yeah. I'm noticing on my visor, my retractable visor on my helmet, it's getting some nicks and scratches in it from branches hitting it. Here comes someone up here with her doggy. Ooh, there's a little mud there, that's for sure. I'll be a second. A little more muddy than I thought. How are you? Sniff hound. Yeah, so when I seen that lady up ahead with that dog, at the same time I had to avoid an exposed route, and I had to go up on a little bit of a bank there, and sure enough it was muddy, and yeah, I didn't fall off the bike, but nonetheless my pride was hurt. That lady seen me lose control of my ride. The only thing that hurts my pride, people. You don't want your pride hurt. I kind of know where I am. Do I go straight through and see where this trail takes me? Let's go straight through. Let's do it up. So I'm running on the west side of the Mimico Creek as opposed to the paved trail on the east side of the Mimico Creek. Like I said, never been on this before in all my days, but I'm liking it. It's a really nice trail. Very, very nice. And I'm keeping the speed, as you can see, and not overly fast. Wow, it's pretty smooth, this part. Wow, this is a really nice trail. Very nice. Oh, what do we got here? Quite a hill. I am not going down there. Yeah, I can't go down there anyways. So that's where the trail ends. You can maybe walk down there. I wouldn't even want to walk down there or hike down there. Oh, it goes into people's backyards. Yeah, so that's where it ends. So that's perfect. So over this bridge, I don't know if I've been over this. No, I've never been over this bridge before. And this will bring us on to the east side of the Mimico Creek and back out to the paved trail. And my first coyote warning sign. Let's see if we can see any coyotes today. I think we're gonna see some coyotes today. Another coyote up here. I thought I was videoing it, but I wasn't. Hey, come here. Unbelievable. Oh, unbelievable. I think I'm going to stop here at this park. I've stopped here a couple times, and no coffee today, but I brought some hydration that I should get in me because I haven't had a drink since I've been on the trail, and I'm probably around 15 kilometers into the ride. This guy's doing some staff work or something. And I got my my GoPro on my chest mount today, and I have it plugged into my my USB-C charging port on the bike. But I have to take that off now because I'm getting off the bike. Here's the bike setup today. It's not loaded up too much at all. My trunk, I don't have too much in here today either, but I do have some water. There's I took my bike cover, put it in the trunk. There's my my water with my BioSteel fruit punch. So there. But yeah, just gonna have a bit of a break here. From my my two new paths today that I took, trails. Just a recap. One, I took up the trailhead at like I said, in Ford Nation, off Royal York, just just south of the Westway, and it went for about 1.5 kilometers, maybe 2 kilometers at most, from there to Dixon Road in Islington. I'd say 1.5 kilometers the most. Nice trail, very nice. Very shaded with canopy. It's not a smooth trail, it's in rough shape, but it is paved. And yeah, you cross 2 bridges over the Humber Creek. You cross 2, just the way you got to follow the way the trail takes you, and it meanders, so you have to cross some bridges. But yeah, it was a nice trail. Then from there I came back the same way, did the trail back from Dixon Road back to Royal York, just south of the Westway. And then I took Royal York south to Eglinton, and I ran west on Eglinton until I crossed Martin Grove. Then right where the 427 terminates and where you get on the 401, it's a bunch of different highways congregate there on and off, is the Mimico Creek Trail, the Dean. I think they call it the Dean Trail. But I didn't take the trail head, the paved trail head. I went over the bridge, over the Mimico Creek Bridge, flood control area, and I caught a footpath just over the bridge. And obviously you're going to see that on my video, my footage. And it was awesome. It was a very nice trail. A little dangerous. Comes a little dangerous close to the banks of the Mimico Creek because they're eroding in some spots, but mostly it's a very nice trail. And it was a little wet. I did have a little mishap in the mud, but nothing spectacular. And yeah, so then I just took the paved trail. It reconnects with the paved trail, Mimico Creek Trail, Dean Trail, whatever you want to call it. I call it Mimico Creek Trail. And I ended up at this park again off Martin Grove. And yeah, I don't know the name of that, but I might go on the way out and get it on camera. But yeah, and that's it. So yes, so 2 trails that are on today. Highly recommend both for a ride, or if you want hike. Either of them are very nice. And that's it for these 2 trails. We'll end up on a 3rd trail today. We'll find out. Cheers. Oh, that's good. I've already had a couple coffees, so no coffee today. Kind of nice, eh? Little sandy beach here. The water's a little dirty from the rain, so it's not the best to let your dog in right now for a swim, but once the rainwater subsides, yeah, it's a nice little area, sandy area for your dog. I've never been on this trail before. It's tight. I'm wearing my my side sling bag too, which sticks out a little bit. I gotta fix that. Squeaky pedal I gotta fix too. I don't like that. Yeah, that's a nice little trail too. So far so good. Sandy, quite sandy. Uh-oh. Oh yeah. You gotta be, that's a little tight to the bank over here too. And this bike, okay, so this bike setup, it's got BMX style handlebars, which is good for this type of ride, and they're narrow bars. But with regards to stability, they're not the best. The bike, I'd have to say, is a little unstable in the front end, but it's very responsive. That's why, it's because the bars are so narrow. But it's good for the tight trails, obviously, because you don't have to worry about your bars banging off things. Back on the main trail, obviously. Just want to point out this mural underneath this bridge. I've never stopped to take a look at it. So that's the artist, I'm assuming, Wendat. So nothing spectacular on, you know what. Okay, so I don't know what this is. This might not be part of the original mural, but it might be, I don't know. Look at this native scene. Chippewa. Look at this. It's underneath a bridge, just along the trail. So you got a horse up there with Indigenous First Nations person back in the day. Wow, that's very nice. I guess I should have stopped and looked at it a little earlier. So I've been under this bridge now, I don't know, maybe 10 times? About that anyways. And here are a bunch of wolves. And this is Mississaugas. Both First Nation tribes, I guess, geographically associated with this area. I can't profess that I am an expert on First Nations history, that's for sure. I don't even know how to pronounce that. But yeah, very nice. Should have looked at it earlier. Back to the ride. Some people up ahead are probably watching the goslings that I seen back a little ways. Thank you.
He came down the hydro field.
I don't know what they're looking at. I don't know what they're looking at. Beautiful through here. I love this trail. The Humber Trail, actually, that is north of Lawrence Avenue too, on the east side on the Humber. It's a very nice trail. There's a big deer over here. Oh yeah, that's a big deer. Wow, that's really big. I thought there was two of them there. I just see the one. That is a big, I guess it's a doe. Wow. I thought there was two, but I could have been wrong. Just having a little breakfast this morning. Beautiful. Wow, this is really nice here. Wow. Very cool. Yeah, this, I don't think the camera does it justice. That thing's got to be a couple 300 pounds. But yeah, I guess the other one's not. I thought I seen two, but who knows? My eyes aren't what they used to be. Okay. But anyhow, this is really nice. Oh, do I want to go through more trails? Oh, lordy, lordy. I'm a sucker for punishment. I'm a sucker for punishment. But it's nice now that the foliage is coming in green. Nice, vibrant green. I think I'll take the route that doesn't get so close to the creek. Well, there we go. Very, very nice today. Almost coming to the end of this trail. Guy on a big fat tire bike here. Here's a little local history. George H. Corson, 1867-1952. I just come across this this placard, just finishing up the Mimico Creek Trail. That's Kipling Avenue right there, and Islington Golf Course is just on the other side of that. And that's where I came from. So, George Corson was an accomplished swimmer, author, newspaper columnist, and health food advocate. Born in Ontario, he became known in the early 1900s as an innovator in swimming techniques and life-saving skills. His methods were widely adopted in both Canada and the United States. He developed group swimming programs for the Young Men's Christian Association, YMCA, and taught swimming to students at the University of Toronto and to the United States Army soldiers in training during the First World War. That's cool. An early advocate of vegetarianism, Corson wrote articles and gave lectures across North America promoting the latest nutrition theories. In 1911, he established Echo Valley Farm on this site to promote the value of nuts in the human diet. Over 400 different nut varieties grew on this unique farm, many resulting from Corson's efforts to produce larger, tastier nuts in the Canadian climate. Sorry for my... something entered my mind there. He also established a fruit and nut farm in Florida. His farm here became Echo Valley Park in 1959. A larger-than-life character, Corson cherished his nickname, the Nutman of Islington. I guess back in the day, if you were a vegetarian, yeah, you would be considered a nut for sure. And this, he grew nuts, so you get the correlation, right? Corson teaching a group class. His innovative methods contributed to the popularity of swimming. George Corson at home in the water, New York, Association Press. So I don't know where that would be. Holy, look at this. Corson holding a great horned owl at his bird sanctuary. Holy, this guy was definitely a Renaissance man, holding a horned owl. Well, that's interesting. Never heard of this person. Look at the size of this giant stone house going up on North Drive. This house is freaking massive. I don't know how long the side of this house is, but it's over 100 feet long. This house is freaking massive. Holy freak. The last time I was by here, the gates were shut. I couldn't see it. This house is unbelievable. Holy nothing ever ceases to amaze me these days. A lot of smoke. I've never been on this road before. But yeah, that's a nice area here. Nice area. Yeah, I don't want to look like I'm a creep. So there's a lady out there. I think she's cleaning her car. It's already giving me the look. That's a bit of a private, exclusive driveway. But look at this place. Wow, I'm sure the GoPro isn't going to do it justice. Crazy. I don't know what that house would be worth. That house has got to be worth, but no word of a lie, that house is north of $20 million. That house could be $30 million. Pretty sure there'll be an indoor pool or definitely an outdoor pool. I got Danny DeVito in front of me here. Yeah, that's Danny DeVito. Oh, no, sorry. Real Perlman. It was Real Perlman.